Hello and welcome back to Walters FC for episode number 3 of Park to Glory. I just want to take a very quick side note just to say thank you very much for all the views that the first 2 episodes have got. I'm very appreciative of every single person that's gone out there to watch the videos and like the videos, and there's been a couple of comments as well, so thank you very much for that. So I am back here for the opening day of the season. As you can see, we are playing a team called Al Saga Town. I've progressed through all of pre-season, as we're now on the 8th of August. And this summer transfer window has, let's say, it's not been as straightforward as I wanted it to be. Just before we go into the squad and have a look at what players I have signed so far, let's have a look at the schedule. I said I was going to go away and play some friendlies, which I have gone away and done so. You can also see here, for some reason, there are some friendlies in September. Just because in the real life of the 2020-2021 season, obviously it didn't start until October for a lot of the lower league teams. So friendlies are scheduled in for September, which is really odd. But yeah, we're not going to be playing those there as they do interfere with league games. But yeah, I played a few friendlies. One, two of them, not including the second 11 now. I'm not really counting that as a friendly. But yeah, we've won two. We beat Bury AFC, which is the Bury that actually did go into administration. Obviously dropped out of the Football League, managed to beat them 2-1, as well as a win over Radcliffe. And then I wanted to try and play some higher teams just to see where the team is currently at. With regards to playing teams that are higher up in the league. So we played Hereford. They're in the Vanarama National League North, as well as Chorley as well. Not too bad against Hereford. I know we conceded 6, but we did score 3, which isn't too bad. And Chorley was a bit more of a reality check. But just before we go into the game against Al Saga Town, let's have a look at what players I have managed to bring into the team. So we'll go into the squad. As we can see, I've only actually got 12 players at the moment. Yes, I do have a few more on trial just because I wanted to see what they were like. Um, yeah, the problem I found is that there are many teams in level 12, level 11, level 10, etc., that are all around, a similar level. And there's only so many players that are available within this game. So it's been very much a war, a battle, just to try and get some players on board. In fact, a week before this game, I think I only had about 6 players. And each time everyone was coming in, they were saying they were 5-star, amazing players, too good for this league. But now we've had a few more come in. The assistant manager and the coaches understand them a bit better. You can see that the stars are a little bit more realistic. So I'm not going to go through every single player, with regards to their stats, because it would take a long time. You can just see here from their assistant manager ratings. One thing I do want to improve on is probably a new goalkeeper. As we'll just look at Charlie Foster here, his stats aren't very good. Yes, he has good reflexes and not bad handling for this level. His punching tendency is 14. So yeah, we'll see how he gets on there. And he is on £20 a week. So we do have him here for at least this season. Hopefully he does kick on, but ideally I would like to be getting a new goalkeeper. With regards to the wage budget, I'm somehow actually going over the wage budget at the moment. Um, Not everyone is on an actual contract like this guy, Adam Cox, brilliant name. He's actually on a £20 per week contract, but the wage budget does actually include players that are getting appearance fees. So we'll look at Harrison Jones here, for example. Go to his contract info, he gets a £20 appearance fee as well. So that is why it does show that I'm over my wage budget, and I've got a few contract offers that are currently on the table. So yeah, we just see those 2 friendlies are cancelled. But yes, moving on to today's game, and the sort of team and the tactics that I'm going to be playing here. So I'm going to be playing a control possession and a 4-2-3-1. I know it's very substandard for a lot of football manager players to be playing 4-2-3-1. Hopefully, we do have a lot of success with this tactic and we can try and experiment and try out other tactics. Obviously, for the players that we've got at the moment, this is what I was able to come up with. So in terms of the roll ability, we do have some really really good players. Um, as we can see here, we've got Danny Meadowcroft as well. He's 35, so he's sort of coming towards the back end of his career, but he's got some really good mentals. He's not got bad technicals as well. 11 tackling and 11 heading. For someone that's 6'4", he's going to be winning more or less everything in the air. So hopefully we are able to take advantage of that. And one other player that I did really want to show you guys as well is Kairi Ventura. So the reason why I wanted to show you this guy, so he can play on the right wing and also at striker, but just some of his stats for this level I feel like are going to be very, very good compared to opposition defences that we're going to be coming up against. He's got good stamina, he's got good acceleration, he should be fairly quick off the mark. I don't imagine many defenders at this level are going to be having quite that level of pace. He does also have really, really good determination, so hopefully he will be fighting out for the ball. I know his work rate's not the greatest, but hopefully his other stats will kick in. And the main reason that I have selected to play him at striker as opposed to right wing is the fact that he's got 13 finishing. So I'm really hoping that if a chance does go to him, he will be putting it in the back of the net. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to stop right here because we've still got 2 hours until kickoff. So I'm just going to stop here, progress to the kickoff, and join you back there. I'll be back in a moment. Right, guys, we are back for the first game of the season. I'm still not sure whether it's Al Saga or Al Sega. If I was to guess, I'm going to go with Al Sega, but if I am wrong, I am terribly sorry to them. So, you sort of saw the team before. Obviously, we've got Foster in goal, Welsh at right back. We've got Hooligan. I think that's a wonderful name. At left back with Alex Morris and Danny Meadowcroft in at the back. We've then got Bradley Lawley and Adam Cox. Again, another fantastic name in the central midfield with Ollie Hay and Elco. I like the sound of Echo. So we're going to go with Echo. I'm not sure if it is. My pronunciations are really, really bad. Anyone that knows me, I always have a bit of a funny time with pronouncing names. But yeah, we'll go with Echo, whatever your name is. Elliot attacking left mid. We've got Sam Pilkington sort of playing that number 10 role, and then Kairi Ventura in the middle. So, really want to try and get off to a winning start here. Show to the board that I was the right man for the job. So we can see here an absolute capacity crowd of, I think that was 5 people that was maybe in attendance there. So yeah, we're not playing in front of a huge crowd, but let's just get these settings on board. We don't want replays on as they take a very, very long time, and we'll just try and get the speed sorted in the highlights. And we have a goal already inside 18 seconds, was that? I was too busy messing about with the settings. I didn't actually see what happened, but I think it was Ollie Hay running down the right-hand side, crossing it in, and Kai Ventura scores the first goal of Main Road under my leadership, which is really, really good to see. So, oh, okay, I thought the highlight was going to be for me, but we've given the ball away. Let's just up that speed a little bit. There we go. It was just a little bit too slow before. So we've got Riley on the ball, into Greenwood, long ball over the top. Yeah, we've got the ball under control. Really want to try and get a nice, exciting, fluid style playing with the boys. Although a long ball over the top, Ventura is in, and it's 2-0. Adam Cox with the assist. That was a lovely goal. It was a lovely, just a ball that was lumped over the top. There was me saying that I wanted to try and play nice, fluid football, short passing, try and get the ball moving, get the players moving, really create some nice goals. But yeah, just simple route one over the box, and we're in again. Oh my goodness, it's Danny Meadowcroft. I was just saying just before, hopefully try and make use of his height and his good heading stats, and it's definitely come to play there. We're 26 minutes in and we're 3-0 up. This couldn't have gotten any better. And now we're looking like we're going to try and get a fourth with Ventura. We've got Elliot there. What's he going to do? Good interception by the defender. Hooligan to Elliot. Echo! He hits the side netting. At least it wasn't a period of play where he could have squared it, as that's happened in many previous football managers. We seem to be really pushing it to them here, which I really do like to see that. Heading into this game, I wasn't really sure what to expect as I've done a few lower league saves before and it's been very, very tight and I have sort of struggled in them. But this is really good to see. Ventura is in and that's 4-0. He's got a hat-trick in 31 minutes. So, what I was saying about him before about that 13 finishing really is coming into play. It's good to see. We've only had 7 shots, 5 on target. We've had quite a lot of the ball as well. Really are being clinical and hooligan with the free kick. I think that may have even hit the crossbar. It looked like the goalkeeper saved it, but if it went for a goal kick, maybe it did rattle off the woodwork. Sorry. So what have we got here? We've got Ollie Hay running down the right hand side. He's got the fullback in Reece Welsh for support. Really good play here by the boys, just keeping the ball well, not trying to force it or anything. I say that, another ball over the top, and what a tackle that was to stop Ventura getting his 4th goal of the game. We are at half-time, guys, half-time, and this is going absolutely incredible. Really, really happy. Definitely not going to be throwing any water bottles at this stage. Yeah, very happy with the way things are going. With the substitutes bench as well, I would just like to say very quickly, as you probably would have seen before, the only real player I have is Harrison Jones. So unless there is a situation, as I was about to say, Brandon Lawley is sort of carrying a bit of a knock, potential groin injury. I don't really want to use some of these, what I tend to call grayed out players, because they're not players that are actually going to grow with us, and chances are we'll have a different set of grayed out players for the next game, although I'm hoping to actually fill them out with real players before then. So yeah, we'll see how Brandon gets on for now. If it does get a bit too serious for him, then we will look at bringing him off. We've got another highlight here, and it looks like it could be for them. We've not really had a lot of defending to do here, but we do need to stay switched on. Unless we can hit them on the counter with Pilkington. Ventura didn't really have a lot on there. What can we do, boys? Can we try and make it 5? I've put in a 5-star performance for me on my first game. Would like to say I'd treat everybody to lunch, but although saying that, on the £325 a week I'm on, I'm sure that can be organised. That's a long ball to Ventura. That's a good tackle. He's still got the ball though. Is there anything he can do? Pilkington does try his luck, but unfortunately without any success. There's appear to be a lot of highlights in this game, which is really promising to see. I think apart from one, I think they've all been for me. Although saying that, they could create something here. Ventura flicks on. Not really anyone in supporting of him. It's a bit concerning. I would like to see the, Ollie Hay and Echo and Riley there. Oh, we allowed him a lot of room there. Thankfully, he wasn't able to put it away. And despite the fact we're winning 4-0, we're only 3rd in the league. So I don't know how other teams are getting. I know I've got the latest scores there, but I haven't really been looking at them. So it must be a lot of goals flying around here today. As we can see, they're playing it in now, and Eckersley. Okay. I may have to switch replays on for goals because I would really like to see that again, as that was just, yeah, interesting to say the very, very least. I'm a little bit annoyed that the clean sheet has gone. I was hoping to keep that clean sheet there. Being a goalkeeper myself, clean sheets are very, very valuable to me. They don't come about often, so make the most of them when you do get one. So we're in the 75th minute. Lawley has still got a bit of an injury. I may have a look at bringing him off in a moment. And although saying that, they could be in again here. That's a good save there by Foster, keeping it down at 4-1. You never know. If they get a second goal, we could be sort of under the cosh a little bit here. Let's just see this corner away. And is Ventura going to get that? He is going to get that, Is he going to do anything? No, Eckersley does put in the tackle. Right, okay, let's make some changes. In the 77th minute now. Lawley is still sort of carrying that little groin injury, so I'll have to bring on Martin Jordan, who is not very good as a box-to-box midfielder. We're also going to bring off Ventura. He's got his hat-trick. He's already got the match ball for the day. Plus, I do want to give Harrison Jones a game as well. Again, he's got some very good stats, good determination, good aggression, pretty good finishing. and also some heading ability as well. So hopefully he would be able to get on the end of a few crosses. So we'll confirm those substitutes. And hopefully they will see us out until the end of the game. But we're only fourth in the league. It's quite concerning. You can see Stone OA are beating Stockport Town. Assuming that's Stockport Town, 5-1. There's a 6-0 scoreline there for New Mills, which is very, very surprising. But for our game here, our first game of the season, first win of the season, all sort of happened for us in the first half, really. We sort of killed the game off within the opening half an hour. Very, very happy with the boys for the performance. I couldn't have really asked for much more other than the clean sheet, which is, it's disappointing, but, there's not really much else you can do. Walk away, your head held high, and being very, very proud of the win. Ventura scores a spectacular debut hat-trick. Not just a debut hat-trick, it was a spectacular one. So, in terms of the league, as I said in the game, we're fourth at the moment, which is a good start. With regards to the season preview, that's actually changed since before the game. I checked before the game, after I've done the intro to the video, and then as I was simming through, and we were actually fourth at the time. So FC Isle of Man are 1-91, which I find incredible because I don't think they've got any players in the Media Dream 11. So I can't quite work out why they're 1-91. And more or less everybody else in the league is at 50-1, except for Camel Laird at 100, St Martin's and Ellesmere at 33. So, yeah, I can't quite work this out. I think for lower leagues, it's a little bit more harder to predict, especially with the Media Dream 11, because leagues like this don't tend to get much real media attention on them. So, yeah, we'll just have to roll with it for now and see how we get on. Yes, guys, that is going to be the wrap up of this video. I'm glad you got to see the first game today and a very, very good win for the team. I'm going to go into the season, play a few games. I'll probably come back maybe once we've played maybe the first 10 games. I can have a bit of review to see how we're getting on. Hopefully we are playing one of the teams that are near the top as well, so it'll be a bit of a top of the table clash. But yep, this is Walters FC. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll really, really appreciate it. And I will see you on the next one. Good day.